right there. And if I highlight the last one, you can see that's green. Green is always the first bend, and yellow is what's being highlighted is the one that's being active right there. So you can spin it around, you can get an idea what your part looks like. That's what the 3D viewer does. So it lets you see the part. And right now the bender's ready, right? It's been reset or homed, right? And we should be able to go and run this part right now. And so we hit run. But before we hit run, let's just see, it's set up as hitch feed. We got the saw enabled, right? And it's pretty straightforward. This T thing represents what it is as far as whether it's in the upper stack or the lower stack. And we're going to go through this whole user interface to some extent in detail. Just a little bit here. But right now, we're going to run this part. It says engage cycle button to move to load position. Remember, we don't have the dual prongs on this machine. We spoke of the dual prongs. We spoke of a safety mat and a possible laser beam going around the whole thing. It's all doable, but it's not on this machine. What we're looking at right now. It's prompting me right now to engage the cycle button to move to the load position. So basically what it's going to do, it's going to bring the carriage up to the front, and it's asking us now, it says, position part against the saw blade and press the collet switch. So very similar to what we did over there, it's just a little bit more descriptive over there. So it's kind of giving you like a onboard tutorial over there. So what you should be doing in the process of the part. And so I'm going to bring the saw blade down. I'm going to park the cable up against the back of it, and I'm going to close the collet. And once I close the collet, it says energize the cycle button. Basically start the bench sequence. Well, I didn't like the cable in that position. I could always unclamp it and try doing it again and allow you to do that, right? So that's pretty good, so we'll give it a shot. So remember, this is a hitch feeding process, and we're going to make a 2-bend part. It's going to make a, it's going to make a 20-degree bend first, and then it's going to make a 100-degree bend. So the machine's going to go to 20, and the machine's going to go to 100, so I don't know what the parts are going to be. But that's the whole theory about knowing some spring back compensation so we can see what's going on. So we're going to take this information that we learned from this part, and we're going to factor it into the step file program that we're going to pull in, right? Okay. So here we go. So we hit the cycle button. That's our 20-degree bend. And here comes a 100-degree bend. Now it moves us forward to the cut position. If you look at the screen now, it tells you cut the part, then press the collet switch to release. So it's kind of telling you again when you should. So I'm going to cut the part. One hand on the saw, one hand on the button. Okay. So and then we have to press the collet switch to release it. So I'm going to grab the part and hit the collet switch. Right? It allows me to take the part out. So hey, let's do this now. Before we go any further, let's cancel out of this. Okay? And